A Google Pixel phone appears. The title, Set up and use an eSIM on your Pixel phone, is displayed.
To set up and use an eSIM on your Pixel phone,
A phone appears with the Settings button selected.
swipe up to find all of your apps. Tap Settings.
From the Settings page, Network and Internet is selected and SIMs is selected.
Tap Network and Internet. Tap SIMs.
The screen with Connect to Mobile Network appears with the options Set up an eSIM and Transfer a SIM from another device.
Tap Set up an eSIM.
A list of available networks appears.
Tap to confirm your network, then follow the on-screen instructions.
The SIMs page appears with Verizon selected and a toggle button is tapped with Turn on selected from the next pop-up window.
To activate your eSIM, tap Use this SIM. Tap Turn on. You can use two SIMs, one physical SIM
The
card
Verizon network page appears.
and one eSIM or two different eSIMs. Having two different SIMs means that you can choose which SIM to use for which action, like messaging or calling. To add a second eSIM, at the top left, tap the arrow.
The arrow icon in the top left is selected, bringing back the SIMs page and Add SIM button being selected.
Tap Add SIM. Tap Set up an eSIM.
Connect to Mobile Network appears with the options Set up an eSIM and Transfer a SIM from another device.
Tap to confirm your network, then follow the on-screen instructions.
A list of networks is displayed again. The SIM settings screen shows Home SIM on and Verizon off being selected with prompts for Use this SIM and Turn on Verizon being selected, followed by Use Verizon.
To activate your second eSIM, tap to select it. Tap Use this SIM. Tap Turn on. Tap Use. To quickly tell which SIM is being used for which
The
function,
Verizon network page appears.
rename each SIM with an identifiable name. To label your SIM, at the top right, tap the Edit icon.
A pencil icon in the top right is selected. Key screen displays options for name, color, network, and phone number on SIM.
Here, you can change the name or color.
The user types work in the name field, followed by the Save button being selected.
To choose which SIM to use for calls, tap Calls Preference.
Calls preference is selected from the Work SIM page with options for Home SIM, Work SIM, and Ask Every Time.
Tap to select your preferred network. Or, to have your phone ask your network preference every time, tap Ask Every Time. If you have two SIMs installed, you can switch between SIMs when making and receiving calls.
The top right arrow is selected from the Work SIM page to return to the SIMs page, showing the Home SIM and Work SIM options. Home SIM is selected and Switch Mobile Data Automatically is toggled to the right to enable the setting.
Note, this may not be available on all carriers or on all Pixel devices. To enable dual SIM calling, tap Switch Mobile Data Automatically. You must have Wi-Fi calling
The
enabled.
Home SIM page scrolls to Wi-Fi calling and is highlighted to confirm this is enabled.
If you receive an incoming
An
call,
incoming call from Cam appears on the Home SIM, displaying his profile picture.
on your second line, you can switch to your second SIM to answer
An
it.
incoming call from Robin appears on the Work SIM, displaying her profile picture. Her number is shown below her name.
To put the first call on hold and answer the incoming call using your second SIM, swipe
The
up.
screen is swiped up and the call shows Cam on hold and Robin on an active call.
To turn off a
The phone
SIM,
screen reappears with navigation from the home page to Settings, and within Settings, Network and Internet, and then SIMs.
in Settings, tap Network and Internet. Tap SIMs.
The SIMs page reappears with Work SIM selected and Use this SIM being toggled off with Turn off selected from the pop-up menu.
Select the SIM you want to turn off. Tap Use this SIM. Then tap Turn off. To update your preferred SIM for mobile
A pop-up
data,
menu with the question, Update Preferred SIM, appears with options, No, and Yes being selected.
calls, and SMS messages, tap Yes.
Google Pixel logo appears on screen followed by the Google logo and the support.google.com/pixelphone.